All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Too Brash. I am a brand new streamer on Twitch and possibly going to be uploading to YouTube and Instagram, possibly other social media platforms as well. But, I just want to see where this goes. We're going to start off with a Minecraft Let's Play. So yes, please tune in if you wish, and if you comment or like, dislike, let me know what you guys think, so that way I can improve, or just let me know. But yeah, we're gonna be talking while starting up a Minecraft Let's Play, just to let you guys know, or just so you're aware of exactly what the goal is of worlds and whatever. I'm going to make the world with you guys, so you don't think that I'm accidentally turn on creative just like that. We'll name the world something like First Let's Play. Seems decent enough. We'll go on hard mode. Yeah, why not? I've been playing Minecraft. Just a little bit of background of myself. I'm obviously a man, 21 years old. And I think I started playing Minecraft when I was like, maybe 10 or 11. But regardless, no starting map. I usually use coordinates. A little coordinated with the game. But we'll go ahead and get started in this world. I really don't have any specific goals or ideas for this Let's Play, but I suppose, let's go for something a little hard. We'll go for a sky base, this world around. But yeah, we're playing on Bedrock. Otherwise, I just tried clicking F3 like a dipshit to open up all the settings, even though I just told you we're playing on Bedrock. So yeah, we're playing on Bedrock, not Java. I believe it's 1.21. It is January 2nd. Let me get some wood, not aim around endlessly. January 2nd. I'll leave this one because there's bees. January 2nd, 2026. Oh yeah, brand new stream, brand new year. I don't do that new year, new me crap. That's, I don't know. I personally just think you should just always be improving, not just wait for a new year, wait for beginning of a month of January just to start improving. Just start improving now. And I guess it gives the people a reason to better themselves, I suppose. But some more background to myself. I don't want to keep talking about myself, but I'm in the military, and I didn't want to use that much, but oh well. I am in the military, the United States Navy, active duty, but I don't actually, anything that I say or do for the stream or in general does not condone the military, just for everyone's information, because I can actually get pretty messed up for that, get into some pretty serious trouble for anything. But just so everyone knows, this is purely fun, and I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it to provide content if I can, hopefully entertaining. And Minecraft's always fun, at least to me. But I completely forgot where I was before I started talking about the military. Anyways, start talking about the game a bit. I don't know why I made an axe first. I never do this, but I'm gonna chop this tree first, pickaxe, then make a pickaxe, stone tools, and we will make our merry way. Also, yep, this is my first ever actual stream, so things might be a little bit choppy, and I do greatly appreciate anybody who's watching or watches in the future, because I just told you, it's my first stream. I really, to be honest, I'm just gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. So any comments or likes or dislikes is actually greatly appreciated, because I'd rather people be honest with me than lie to me just to be nice to me. I'm just a realistic kind of guy, hardcore kind of guy. That's I mean, that's kind of in the name, too brash. You know, kind of. I don't really sugarcoat anything, and I appreciate it like five times over when people are, for lack of better words, brash with me when they, you know, don't sugarcoat things as well. So please let me know if the audio is bad, the gameplay disturbs people, or really anything. You know, I can't pull up chat right now. I'll probably get that figured out in the next stream or two, hopefully next stream. But yeah, I'm not like I said, I'm 21, still a growing man. I have a long way to go in life, and of course a lot of people do. Everybody has growth to come, but I admit it. I don't have an ego about things. I am aware there's a lot left for me to do, and I don't know. I'm not scared to admit it. You know, there's just a lot of people out there that have big egos. I have an ego sometimes, but regardless, one of the points I was going to get to is I don't really care what people say or do regarding me. I know people say that all the time. You know, oh, I don't care what you say. I don't care anymore about people. And personally, I can get behind that a little bit. You know, I know how many times am I going to say personally. I guess, in my opinion, I don't like people. I can be extroverted at sometimes, but really, it's not really a show. You know, I'm being my true self. But I do prefer solitude. I do enjoy my own solitude and being alone sometimes. Just a quick thought that crossed my mind. Now that I'm in like a little dark cave area, let me know if there's a brightness issue or anything. That's just the criticism thing that I request from you guys, since I don't know what it's like from your guys' perspective. So I just ask that you guys let me know. Anyways, we are gonna stop wasting our time going up this mountain block by block and just go around it. I need to start getting some food, obviously, as you guys can see. And we are in hard mode, so night will be impossible as of right now. I've already passed like 5 sheep, and I'm in the middle of saying I need to get a bed. Excuse me, I just burped. All right, I just saw another sheep over here. All right, so we'll get this bed going and kill the piggy. Sir, yes sir. All right, where? Oh yeah. I did say that I like to play with coordinates. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on real quick. I don't know why it's not already on. So coordinates. A couple other things I don't really care to play with. I'm gonna keep render distance at what? Let's say 20, just to find a good place to put our house. And then let's see, there was fancy leaves. I don't really care about. Camera shake, no. All right, yeah, we're good to go. Don't care about clouds either. So I want to make my well, of course, I know I just said we're gonna make a sky base. However, you know, I gotta start somewhere. Can't just put all of my effort towards the sky base immediately, and because I'm just gonna die through the night. I'm on hard mode. I kind of have to take this slow, which I don't mind. I am, like I said, I'm a growing man. It sounds like I'm saying grown when I say it fast, which yeah, I suppose I am grown a little bit, but growing. The point is, I'm a growing man. I have learned a little bit of patience. Had a little bit of experience in my life, 21 years. Little cave down there. I try not to have an ego about things, but man, I need to stop doing that. Like clicking my tongue, kind of embarrassing, but regardless. Yeah, I suppose that's another thing. Not a big thing, but if there is kind of any kind of unconfidence or ways that you guys think that I can improve mentally, then you should go ahead and put that in the comments as well, or put it in the chat. I say comments because I'm not used to Twitch. I'm used to YouTube and reading. Well, YouTube and Instagram. I don't use TikTok, but YouTube and Instagram, reading all these comments. Is there no plains biome? No rolling hills? Come on. Well, we got enough for a bed now. Food going. Need to find some coal. Yeah, did the tongue clicking again. Find some coal. we can cook the food, and probably gonna have to chop some more trees. All right, so yeah, where's that sun? It's setting in the west, huh? It's about to, I'd say like maybe 5 more minutes of daylight. But yeah, so a little bit about my setup. I am currently using a HyperX, what do you call it, Solocast 2 microphone, an actual microphone, not just a headset, which is honestly beautiful. This is the first time that I've tried using a, well, that's kind of cool. I might build my sky base over there, build at the bottom. But regardless, back to what I was saying. This is the first time I've ever actually used a, oh my god, a microphone. I just need to slow down when I'm talking, I guess. First time using a microphone rather than just a, phone microphone for calls or a headset. So I'm pretty grateful. I use the money that I get from the Navy to purchase this and just try out a stream. Hopefully it'll pick up and we'll go somewhere, and I'll gain a little bit of following. Like I said, I'm not really doing this for the following. Of course, that's part of the journey, part of the goal and fun. That's part of the fun. But I'm mainly doing this for fun, doing this for people to watch. And I know I've already told you guys that I'm only 21 years old. Only. It's not really not that far in life if you think about it. It's, the average life expectancy is what, like 70, 80, 90? Nah, not even 90 anymore. Probably about 70 or 80. But honestly, not to be kind of a sadist, not masochist, because they enjoy pain, but I guess a nihilist. I don't know the exact word, best fitting English word for it, but let's just go with nihilist. I don't really see a point, but maybe this is just an ignorant view. I don't really see a point living past, I guess, 75, maybe 80, but I guess that really depends, and I'm sure that my opinion will change as I grow older and as I experience more in life, because I'm only 21, got a long way to go. But the reason I think that way is because, well, lots of people don't really, not even really, they just don't take care of themselves physically. I mean, well, mentally as well. Might as well add that there. Lots of people just don't take care of themselves, period. And obviously that's a problem. Humans need to take care of themselves to have at least somewhat of a mentally stable lifestyle. Can't just, well, I guess it is up to opinion a little bit. I am going to bridge in the, raining outside? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna bridge in the middle of these two trees because of course it's gonna tell me I can't because it's monsters. Well, so be it. I'm gonna bridge in the middle of these two trees to sleep, because I really don't want to go back down to the ground and deal with these monsters. I'm gonna block myself off. Alright, because people don't take care of themselves mentally or physically, honestly, not even spiritually a lot. And that's, again, my opinion, that's a problem, in my opinion. And, if people, mainly physically, people don't take care of themselves up to the age of 70, 75, you can't really move anymore. So that is the main reason why I don't think living past, I guess, 75, we'll say 75, is really worth it. It's really not worth it, in my opinion. But like I said, I'm sure it'll change. That opinion, that view will change as time goes on, because I'm only 21. I've got a long way to go. I don't know how many times I'll say that, to be honest. I need to stop saying to be honest, because I'm always honest. I do my best not to lie. I'm a man of God, do what I got to do, if I can, to the best of my ability, try to glorify his name. Oh, alright, so let's, man, I could die so easily right now. Creeper sneaks up on me. Alright, gather some wood. Alright, we still need some coal, damn it. That sucks. Alright, no, get the bed out of the way. We're gonna skip the coal, just use charcoal and stuff. I'm pretty much just hoping. It's very stupid of me to do this. I need to be more secure, but I'm just hoping at this point that a creeper or a skeleton hiding in the shadows doesn't just murk my ass. But we will do our best. We're probably just gonna stick around this little cobblestone staircase. Thought I just saw a creeper. Cobblestone staircase until we get ourselves going. Where did I say was a nice place to? Oh, right there. That mountain is taller. Yeah, we'll set up our sky base in the future over there, just above, because why not? Or maybe. Honestly, we're gonna have this starter base for a little while, so we're probably gonna wait until after the end to set up any to actually start the sky base. I need to drink water. To actually start the sky base until after the end, because in my previous experience playing Minecraft, it's a lot easier. Did I leave the crafting table? Another thing, I have a terrible memory. Get sidetracked a lot. What a second. Shovel. As I was saying, Minecraft is just so much easier to play when you're after the end. Excuse me. Due to the fact that the Elytra and the end cities, those are just beautiful. I love those things because Elytra, you can fly around, makes the games go by so much faster. Not that you want the game to go by, but you know, like I can easily go from, for instance, the bottom of that birchwood forest, and fly up to the other side of that mountain within not even 30 seconds. With firework rockets, of course, because otherwise it's just not possible. All right, so I was digging out a little area. I'm gonna get rid of these flowers and stuff to make space. Yeah, but something just crossed my mind when I was younger. I'm still pretty young, but when I was younger, 10, 11, first started playing Minecraft back in the old days, the good old days. I'm sure we all know. I'm sure there's plenty of people my age, or not even my age, older, younger, it doesn't matter. We all remember the old Minecraft and how the nostalgia, the perfect music it has, still has to this day. We just remember how beautiful it was. And sometimes we kind of just wish that Minecraft didn't change at all. But you just gotta realize that things are just gonna change, and we can't really do anything about it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 7, 8. We'll do 12 by 8. As I was saying, you know, things change. Life, Minecraft. I'm a man, so I talk from a man's perspective. Women, friends change. Big thing is women. Well. It's kind of funny. Sometimes women don't even change. I'm not being misogynistic. I'm just being real. Specifically one experience with a girl in my life. Like I said, I don't have too much experience, a little bit, but I'll go ahead and share it. One experience was back in high school. So I knew this girl. I'm not gonna say her name because it's just a respect thing, you know, privacy. But I knew this girl. I thought she was cute. I just got to this high school. Moved from Colorado to Tennessee, and I lost all of my friends from middle school, which obviously that sucks. Got to build a new friend line if I can, which honestly I really didn't. What the? Oh, that's a rabbit. I really didn't. Because I was kind of hopeless. You know, I was 14 at this time. Just moved to a brand new state, brand new everything. Brand new house, state, city, school, everything. Almost my family was brand new because, oh my God, just picked everything that I dropped. Well, there's a terrible memory playing in. All right, so you guys are. Am I picking up again? You guys remember how I said I have a terrible memory? So, move from Colorado at the end of middle school. Just graduated, I guess. You know, they had a little ceremony. Middle school. Graduated middle school. Went to Tennessee. And I am the new student at this high school, which sucks. I'm sure we all know how it is. Personally, I don't really care. I kind of have a neutral mindset to things. But of course, you know, we're all a little embarrassed. We're the only human being the brand new person in the middle of a school year, walk into a room, everyone stares at you like you're some anomaly, like you shouldn't be there. We can all feel it. We all know how it is. So, coming to the school, a couple months in, this girl in my algebra class, she's pretty damn cute. Obviously, we're the same age, we're in the same grade, and I left the. She's pretty cute. We're the same age, 15 years old. So, me being a man, I don't even go up to her, to be honest. So, it was kind of by chance that we started talking, but regardless, I go up to her. No, I'm sitting in my seat towards the back of the class, and one of my other female friends. No, keep in mind, I'm not the best looking dude. I don't even know. Well, at least in my opinion. It's not self-deprecation. I feel like I have a good amount of confidence. I just being honest with myself and the world. I'm not the best looking dude. Could look better, but so could everybody else. So, I'm in the back of the classroom with this one girl, and this girl that I'm talking to is not very. I'm not talking to her. We're just classmates, really. She's not very attractive, in my opinion, and she is honestly helping me with my math homework, algebra homework, because I'm a man that was originally born in Arizona, not very good with math. So she's in the back helping me with this homework. How long am I going to make this story? I'm going to do my best to sum it up. Help me with the homework. Cute girl walks by. Girl helping me with homework. Says hi to her because they're friends. And then I say something, I forget what it was, but it caught her attention. And, back then, all girls have attitudes. So, you know how that goes. Fast forward to junior year prom. It's nighttime again already? What? I don't know. Fast forward to junior year prom. I asked her out to go to prom. And she says yes. And me being the, 17? Yeah, 17 years old back then. Me being the 17-year-old, only thinking about sex, hormones, testosterone, going wild. I get excited, just like any man going out with any woman. Well, if they're attracted to him, of course, gets excited. How is it nighttime again? Okay, gets excited. We don't do what people usually do, which is have sex the night of prom. Because back then I didn't have enough confidence, and not like I was weird. I was not that weird, but not like I was weird. I just didn't have enough confidence, and she, for lack of better words, she had quite a big attitude and ego back then, and she was talking to a bunch of dudes. Well, maybe not a bunch of dudes, but maybe this one dude instead of me, when this other dude was not the right dude for any woman, really. Got her pregnant, they got married, and sooner or later got a divorce, and she gave birth to a kid. And then I joined the military, which I'm currently in now. So fast forward to a year after senior year, I'm in the military. In the military, she texts me out of nowhere saying, "Hey, how you been? I see that you're in the military." Which at this point, I'm like, yeah, I know what this is, because I've seen everybody's seen movies. We know how we know how women are. I'm just running around a little aimlessly, gonna gather more wood. That's a goal. We all seen movies. Women are kind of no, it's not even just in the movies. It's real, just like now. Kind of not emotional, gold diggers, I suppose. Even though I'm in the military, I don't make very much money at all. It's barely a living. Regardless, I will be back in about 10 seconds. I'm gonna use the restroom. Alrighty, folks, I'm back. So this girl, back to the story. This girl texts me saying, "Hey, how you been? I see you're in the military." I say, "Yeah, I'm good. How are you?" And we kind of just go back and forth. Nothing too crazy. She says, "Oh, I'm good. The kid's fine. Me and the hubby are not together anymore. And at this point, I'm kind of laughing, being kind of a dick move. I don't give a shit. But at this point, I'm kind of laughing because she kind of did it to himself. I'm not saying it's out of spite, like, oh yeah, you should have got with me. I knew he was bad for you, but I don't care anymore. You get with who you want to be with, and that's it. Have fun. But at this point, I'm kind of laughing because I knew that she wasn't the dude that she was going out with was not a good person. So it's just kind of a funny story. And now over the next year, so this ended about a year ago between me and her. I just stopped texting her. Over the next 2 years, texting, not really back and forth, but I went on deployment, come back and go home to see my family, because I haven't seen them in like 10 months at this point. Go home to see them, had a fun time, went out in the lake and all that stuff, and I saw her about twice when I was on leave. And at this point, I'm a lot more confident, a lot more mature. So if I wanted to, I could have sex with her, which I did not. Just to spoil the cake for you, like I told you guys before, I am a child of God, at least, but I don't know if I can call myself a man of God because I don't have an ego. To be honest, I sin all the time, just like anybody else. We all sin and fall short of the glory of God. So I chose not to have sex with her because, well, for obvious reasons and for morality reasons. The obvious reasons were she already went through a divorce at should I say the age? Yeah. Why not? At 19 years old. And she already has a kid at 19 years old. And at this point, I was 19. So this happened. This ended about a year ago. But this all started about 2 years ago. 21 now. And now she wants to get with me. Now she's like, oh, you're so cool and mature. And one thing I realized about her, she hasn't changed at all. Not since junior year. Maybe she's a little bit less attitude, a little bit more, I wouldn't even say admirable woman, but I guess she's changed slightly. But for the most part, she hasn't changed. And what have I done? Well, not a whole lot. I've gotten a lot more muscle since then. I have definitely 100%, 200% matured mentally and spiritually with God. I need to stop running around aimlessly. Matured with God, gonna go mining. That's what we'll do. All right, yeah, 200% changed in multiple ways. Matured with God, and so I don't really desire her anymore. Not to say that she's useless. It's just she's just not my thing. So the whole point of that whole story is, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I fucking forgot. Oh my gosh. All right. So yes, I think I remember. It's people change, and sometimes people don't. Sometimes women don't change. In this instance, it was a woman. She's not a bad woman. It's just mistakes. I'm not judging her terribly or harshly for that. Well, I am, but not like holding a grudge or anything. That makes sense. So I understand. People change. People go through droughts. Some people go through floods. But we just gotta accept these things in life, guys. Accept things. I've been reading quite a bit of Greek philosophy recently. We just gotta accept these things. Not accept it like take it up the ass, but accept certain things. Accept that we can't change everybody, can't change things that we just can't control, and just move on. Try to be better people if we can, and do what we gotta do as men, as women, and know our roles in society. Which you're gonna ask, oh, what are our roles in society? And I'll just give you an honest answer. I don't exactly know I know to a certain extent when my role is and women, and that's it. If you want a more extensive answer, I'll just give you the answer of how I got my answers. And that's a little bit from Greek philosophy, a little bit from the Bible. I would have gotten more answers from the Bible. However, it's just the Bible's hard to understand. So therefore, I got most of my answers from YouTube of other people talking about the Bible. So YouTube is I did not mean to pave that path, whatever. YouTube is a great resource. I know we've all heard everybody say it. It really is. It's amazing. I am very thankful for YouTube because it has taught me a lot about cars, about MMA, about God, mainly about God. It's so much about God. There's this one great man. He is, let's say, I think 57 or 8, almost 60 years old, maybe 60 at this point. I'm not sure. He is pretty old. And I personally, I know people find, excuse me, I know people find that, or they take offense in being called old. I don't care. I know usually men don't care, and if you do take offense, a man at least take offense to being called old, you just need to, well, for lack of better words, man up, be mature. It doesn't really matter. Men grow and get better with age, and women, they do as well. Not physically though. They start to lose their beauty. I'm a little bit of a traditional man, just being real. But regardless, I keep going off topic. So this man that I watch, his name is Dwayne from Dry Creek Wrangler School. He's pretty damn popular. I'm sure I'm like I'd say 85% sure that most viewers of my stream or any stream know who he is, because he makes a lot of videos about a lot of stuff. Really, he makes a lot of videos about dating, about well, he's mainly targeted towards men in a self-improvement way. He talks about God a lot. Talks about, go take care of yourself, go to the gym. You need to, maybe you can, but will you? That's one of the questions in one of his videos. I'm not going to spoil anything because that's his content, not for me to spoil. But the main idea is, are you willing to do what you have to do, as a man at least? And women, they, in my opinion, should be taken care of. Not to say that they're weak, but because that's just our God-given roles, according to the Bible and according to nature. So, yeah, he's a good man. I would highly recommend anybody listen to him. I do myself, and I need torches. He makes quite a bit of videos. He also recommends a lot of cigars. I'm 21, so I'm legally allowed to smoke cigars. I can't recommend that anybody smokes cigars unless they're of legal age, of course, along with any other kind of vice, like alcohol or anything. So, smoke and drink and do everything legally, gamble legally, 21, whatever. I'm sure we all know this. We don't need to be told another 5,000th time. I'm told it all the time in the military, but because we're all stupid. That's just how it is. Anyways, makes a lot of videos, suggestions about cigars, about guns. Those are just extra things. I've already gone over the main things that he talks about. So yeah, I'd recommend Dwayne from Dry Creek Wrangler School. You could just search up Dry Creek Wrangler School and he'll definitely pop up. He's got a nice beard, in my opinion, and beard and mustache. And Dwayne Noel is his first and last name. Alright, so I know this quite the long introduction to my stream and my channel, but we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here soon. We're gonna top off with a roof. I'll probably do some mining off. Well, no, that's for the YouTube channel. I'll probably be up again on a stream probably tomorrow. You guys will definitely see as soon as I go live. I will definitely set out a notification or something. Well, if I can figure out how to fucking do it, shit. But I would like to thank anybody that has tuned in, because my first stream, I wasn't really expecting anybody to tune in. I'm just kind of talking to the wind, which Everybody loves to talk, especially about themselves. But you know, this stream it's kind of acceptable because my first stream, people want to get to know who I am. At least I would about a new streamer or anybody that I'm watching. I don't just want to go into something, know nothing about them. That's kind of how I am with relationships. Don't want to do no one night stands. Of course, it sounds fun. Sex is amazing and feels great, but it's not great for the soul. Not what God wants. All right. What the hell is that? All right, let's go ahead and put a roof on this bad boy, and I'll let y'all go. Someone's give me a call. Not right now. All right. Go take that meat. Pause. Oh, gotta put it there. All right. Put these 2 blocks high. But yeah, I don't want to repeat myself too much. I guess that's part of the being a mature person, mature man. You know, you gotta navigate conversation well enough. Navigate life really, but conversation is one of the most important things in life, obviously, and because we use it every day, almost every hour of the day. Personally, I'm a man. I use it. Well, I kind of have to because I'm in the military, but I definitely use it every hour of every day. Sometimes I talk to myself in a not uplifting, degrading, or psychotic, is that the right word, insane kind of way. Just talk to myself, just, oh shit, or especially in traffic, be driving around, get a little pissed off, just like anybody else, you know, say some curse words. Of course it sucks, you know, you want to try to cut down on the curse words. Personally, I am going to be a little bit different and might look a little weird, but I'm going to put some cobblestone here in the middle. You know, try not to curse as much because that's also, wow, is it dark? That's also a part of maturity, is controlling your words. That's one of the main things about a man is control, being able to control yourself and do what you got to do. Why is this not? Am I stupid? Guess I just need coal. Regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and door and get out of here. I don't care about some symmetry right now because starter base. Just gonna make a door and be done with it. But yeah, as a man, we need to be controlled, and I'm not really controlled myself. I'm still learning. I don't know how many times you guys will say it. You'll keep hearing me say it. I got a long way to go. So do we all. Minecraft kind of teaches us that. You know, this is the beginning. This is the start of something great. Yeah. All right. I'll go and let you guys go. Y'all take care. Have a good one.